In at 4 with Ayton, the big man in the middle. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. And for Miami, the guard set is Rozier and Hero. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. And it's Chappelle at the 3 spot. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Chicago.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by MP. Ayton, the pass to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Henderson kicks to Grant. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. Chappelle.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Well, Branson's entering the NBA. Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by MP. Down low. Stolen by Hero. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. 2 points. That one goes.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Chappelle's got 10 points in the game.
Defenses better learn. You have to account for MP in that corner.
Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by the Heat. They are in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
It's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And one thing to say about how huge he has been for this offense, everything he's done from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Simons, he's checked in for Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Grant on the wing. Covered by MP. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat leading by 6. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. 18 points for him.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Simons kicks to Avdia. Grant in the post. Covered by MP. It's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the basket by MP.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now Simons. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Rozier against Henderson. The kick out to Simons. Fires from deep, and he's good on the three ball.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 23 points. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Jaime Jaquez is out there with MP. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Hero into the one spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had an impressive number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Trailblazers trail by 9. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And that one's good. MP.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Simons has it in the corner. Pass to Sharp. Outside, Simons. Shot on the wing, and he nails the jumper. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
And there is just a ton of confidence from this coaching staff for Anthony Simons to shoot shots like that.
Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coaches had a
great D that time from Hero.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Now, here's Avdia. 9 points last game. Let's go. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Deni Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Grant. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Stolen by Henderson. Rebound by Butler.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here's Avdia. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Grant. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Henderson outside. Grant gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot's good from Chappelle.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
Grant outside. Trying to find Henderson. Gets it to him. Outside, Avdia. Simons from outside. He's off on that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Miami ahead. They lead by 18.
Pleased to have you too. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Miami Heat.
Seems like...
Thanks for spending half...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Simons are their guards. Grant is out there with Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Anfernee Simons.
Number 17.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Pass to Avdija. And finished off by Avdija.
I like the way Avdija is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
Chappelle misses. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Grant outside. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. Chappelle.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Chappell hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Back to Henderson. Grant on the wing, defended by Butler. 6 to shoot. Henderson, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Terrific movement. MP making a sharp cut inside.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. And the wide open shot from Avdija. Knocks down the 3 ball. Avdija's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
Robinson against Sharp. Here's Grant. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bame's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Sharp. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Avdija can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Sharp. The Heat getting the bucket. Again, the miss by Grant.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of...
And got it! Another basket.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set back in 1961.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
We've got Hero. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Chappelle. And it's Robinson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
The Trailblazers shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Simons. Pass to Sharp. No good on the 3. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And stolen by MP. And another one falls.
That ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him, for sure. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years we've ever seen.
Yeah, and guess what? It could get better.
He got it again. Sensational.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty, that'd be a bit of an understatement.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Stolen by Hero. Here's Chappelle. Good, that's another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And here is Simons. Here's Banton. Misses the 3. Pass to Chappelle. And good! There's another.
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
You're right. Now tied for 3rd place. Points in a single season.
And fellas, he's tied with none other than the great Michael Jordan, and he is not done yet.
On offense, here are the Heat. And yep, another basket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for 3rd most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Count that bucket.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
They double him with MP. Pass to Sharp. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's on 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Robinson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Grant, he's checked in for Williams. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things.
And good! He hits it again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough.
And another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
Now, whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Chappelle misses.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Henderson passes to Simons. Jaquez with the rebound. Here's Chappelle. Again, what an avalanche!
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring. Here's Sharp. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations.
Another possession, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's had?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance. And so
good work. You earned this time. You ever seen me again, though?
Come on, bro. I stay ready.
Appreciate you, bro. That's good work. Keep going, son.
What's next, MP? You going after Wilt? Good win. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
About game time, pain time.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the Spurs with possession here. Miami making their last shot. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Hero. Vassell can't get it to go. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. MP's got 9.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Over Adebayo. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. And again, it's Miami converting.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose. One of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Miami also making a switch. Rozier, he's checked in for Richardson. From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
MP shot is off. Spurs trail by 8. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
And stolen by Paul. Yep, count it.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul leads to great results.
Miami leading by 6. From deep, MP. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Vassell finds Paul. Now here's Sohan. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
I love Johnson's attitude. Marches down and gets his revenge with the 3.
Fires in the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Ball passes to Vassell. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo. Boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete. Wouldn't you agree?
Wing shot on the way. And MP with a basket on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 8. Here's Sohan. Kept alive. That shot, no good. Heat leading by 9. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 24 points.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Heat out in front. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Wembanyama out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Johnson. And it's Robinson in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Offensive board.
That's just great basketball. The shot fake, love it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And the free throw drops for Johnson. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Johnson's got 12 points in the game.
It's all working for Keldon Johnson right now. Look, he is a different type of matchup, and defenders, they can struggle a little bit with that.
That one's good for 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Jones, the pass to Collins. And here's Robinson. Outside Johnson. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Chappelle. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, I can tell fresh legs when I see him. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
Jones against Rozier. And a Big finish by Robinson.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Outside Jones. Pass to Collins. Lets it go from deep. And Rozier pulls it down.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
MP shot is good.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Miami making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
And this is what Johnson is capable of when he has the green light.
Heat leading by 18. The fader. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Butler. MP's got 43 points. Ball with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Johnson against MP. Johnson denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
From deep, MP. Rebound by San Antonio. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Outside Johnson for three. And Rozier pulls it down.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
That one goes in.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Johnson on the wing. Takes the three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally. And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
MP, that one's good. MP's got 47 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Up top, Vassell. Butler covering. With 4 on the clock. Can't hit that one. MP getting it done for Miami. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
47.
Good to have you with us. First half in the books, and maybe not a surprise, it's been quite the night for MP.
What you know about MP? He's been aggressive from the start. He has no problem with being the money man for this team.
Just like I'm the money man of this show, right? The 2K halftime show with Ernie Johnson and friends. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. And it's MP in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. They get it back. Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Johnson. No good on the 3.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Vassell outside. Shoots. Rebounded by Butler.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And the basket by MP.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Paul. From deep, Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Chappelle. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Paul finds Johnson. Sohan outside. Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact. He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Down low. Here's Johnson, and it's MP with a rebound. The Heat have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Hero outside. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Johnson. Will it go? Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Vassell outside. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Rozier. Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson from the stripe. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the shot goes in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Paul. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Miami destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Trey Jones. Johnson is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Butler. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Robinson. Knocks it down from distance.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
The Heat on offense. And good! There's another!
What a game from him! 72 points!
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Jones. Collins right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Jones from outside. And Hero grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Johnson. No good there. Oh, nice D from Rozier. A good look from MP. And Miami again with the bucket.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3?
Jones feels it out. Collins against Adebayo. Wembanyama, screen on MP. Here's Johnson. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Heat have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. MP, no good.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Outside Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. They get it again. Goes back up. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, the control is unreal.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Johnson. No good. A bit long that time.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Fires for 3. And another one. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Rozier against Jones. Outside Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
MP against Johnson. Shot to stop the run. hits a three-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And MP throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. Ball touches his hands, it is gone. You love to see that confidence from Wemby.
MP shot is off. And here's Robinson. Outside Jones. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statemented.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good night.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it in one of the heavyweights tonight.
Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, using improper language, and recording or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the
How you doing, MP? I'm good, man. How about you? I'm chilling. Check out the... That's what you want from the game.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Here we go. Tyler Hero out there with Richardson. And it's MP in at the 3. And for the Thunder, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted. Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander against New Orleans, who is really on his game.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Chappelle from past the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything.